Via quiet morning, the three siblings, Muhammad, Ahmed, and Joanna, were sitting in their home, watching the news when they heard disturbing news. The settlers were planning to storm Al-Aqsa Mosque. The siblings exchanged worried glances, for Al-Aqsa Mosque was a sacred symbol to them and all Muslims. They knew they had to do something to protect it, but they didn't have a clear plan. Muhammad, with clear enthusiasm, "Did you hear that? Al-Aqsa is in danger. We must do something." Ahmed, hesitantly, "But what can we do?" Joanna, with a calm smile, "Let's go and talk to Teacher Abrar. She always has a solution." In times of crisis, the three siblings knew that their teacher Abrar wasn't just a teacher. She was always the one they turned to during difficult times. They quickly decided to go to her. Joanna, with noticeable concern, "Teacher Abrar, we heard about the settlers' plan to storm Al-Aqsa Mosque. We are very worried." Abrar, with a firm tone, "Al-Aqsa is not just a place, it's a deep symbol. If we don't take action, we may lose it. We need to rally the people." Muhammad, questioning, "But how can we gather the townspeople in such a short time?" Abrar, with a slight smile, "We will make a flyer. We'll distribute it in the neighborhood and ask everyone to join us." Ahmed, excited, "I'll start writing the text right now." The three siblings immediately began writing the flyer and distributing it throughout the neighborhood, from schools to shops. Their words spread like wildfire, and everyone knew what was happening. Al-Aqsa needed protection, and everyone was ready to act. That evening, Muhammad was shouting passionately in the middle of the street, "People, Al-Aqsa is in danger. Gather to protect it tomorrow." An elderly man, with a voice full of determination, "We'll be there. We won't let them storm it." The next morning, as the sun rose over the old city, the townspeople gathered at the gates, led by Teacher Abrar and the three siblings. Their spirits were high despite the barriers that were set up against them. Ahmed, with clear anxiety, "How will we get through? They've blocked all the roads." Abrar, confidently, "There's a path through the wall. We can climb from there." Joanna, bravely, "Let's start climbing. We must reach before them." The townspeople split up. Some chose to confront the soldiers at the gates, while others decided to climb the walls to reach the mosque. Muhammad, Ahmed, and Joanna were among those who scaled the wall. They moved through narrow alleys and winding passages until they reached Al-Aqsa Mosque. Once inside, they quickly shut the mosque's doors to prevent the settlers from entering. Muhammad, pushing the door with all his might, "We must keep them out at all costs." Ahmed, with a trembling voice, "They're getting closer. We have to be ready." Abrar, firmly, "Stay behind the doors. We are here to protect Al-Aqsa. No matter what happens, don't leave it alone." These were critical moments. Al-Aqsa was inside, the settlers were outside, and in between was a wall of willpower and unbreakable resistance. The confrontations continued for hours, and despite some townspeople being injured, their determination didn't falter. Thanks to their steadfastness, the settlers eventually retreated, unable to storm the mosque. The victory was clear, but everyone knew the struggle wasn't over yet. After the clashes ended, the three siblings headed to the mosque's courtyard. They began helping the injured and offering water to the elderly, who were exhausted from the effort. Ahmed, offering water to an elderly man. "Thank God, we held on." The elderly man, with a grateful smile, "God bless you, my children. Al-Aqsa is safe because of you." At that moment, Teacher Abrar approached them with a proud smile. "You did a wonderful job today. Al-Aqsa needs young men and women like you. Thank you for your courage." Joanna, modestly, "We didn't do anything on our own. Everyone was here." Abrar, gratefully, "But you were the spark. Without you, we might not have seen this day." And at the end of the day, after all the struggle, there was a deep sense of victory. not just because the settlers retreated, but because they proved that true willpower can never be defeated, and that Al-Aqsa Mosque would always remain under the protection of its people.